Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I am Rochelle, and if you're new, today I'm talking a bit more about the series I started, just my lifestyle in the tech or IT career field. So if you have not checked out my previous videos, definitely check them out. But we also talk about all things faith, family, and fitness and lifestyle on this channel. So if you are interested in those types of videos, definitely hit that like button and subscribe. So today we're talking about how I was able to overcome imposter syndrome in tech. So like I spoke about previously, I did not have prior experience or degree in the IT field or computer science degree. I was able to get referred by someone to land a job in this field or space. So there were a few things that helped me to overcome imposter syndrome. There's so many questions that were swirling around in my head once I landed the job, before I landed the job, once I was there for a few months, 6 months, even up to a year into it. I have been in this industry and in my current role for about 3 years now. So I feel like I have overcome the imposter syndrome that comes with not having previous experience or degree in this actual IT industry. So in the beginning, I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful. I still feel grateful, but I'm so grateful that I was able to get referred and land the job and be able to, just start learning something new, learning a new field. And once that high roll wore off, there was a time about a few months in where I said to myself, oh my gosh, I feel like I have to do more. I have to learn more. I have to expedite this learning curve process because they're going to start asking me to do different things. And I don't want to tell my managers or if other projects come along that, oh, I don't have experience. So that was kind of like my main push, where I didn't want to say I wanted to know everything right off the bat, but I definitely wanted to be more comfortable and aware and have more experience with more of the core skills in my role. Okay. So that was the first thing, just letting that natural endorphins high wear off with getting the job, and then buckling down saying, hey, I need to actually have a plan as to how I'm going to maneuver or to move around in this role, in this industry, in this space, and within the company that I'm in. Okay. So recognizing that and knowing how I felt, developing a plan was like, top priority. But initially I felt a lot of the feelings, oh my gosh, you don't have experience. A lot of the people that you're working with on your team have 7, 10, 15, 20 years in the industry. How can I keep up and compete with that? Okay. So developing a plan kind of hushed all of that internal dialogue that I was having with myself. And I realized that work ethic is like the bread and butter. It developed my confidence in moving along and feeling like, okay, I belong here. Like I knew I belonged here, but the work ethic, having a solid plan and consistently working on those core skills and continuing my learning, that's what helped me also overcome my imposter syndrome being in this new career path. So focusing on the major skills was a big part of it. I'm looking down at my notes. Focusing on the core skills as a business analyst was paramount. It was like the biggest thing I could do to help elevate me, to boost my confidence, and to start to speak up more in meetings where we were getting more projects or kind of ad hoc things where there was a certain level of projects that we had to maintain, but there were kind of these one-off things. So I said, okay, I'm going to learn these different skills. I'm going to master even more of the advanced skills in Excel, because Excel for my team is like the main computer systems that we were using to really help to showcase or to show the different things that we were working on within my team. So taking that time to, while things were slow, while there were a lot of tickets or things like that coming in, I used my time wisely. So just to give you an example, we usually had morning meetings. I knew that certain days there was like a lull between, let's say, 10:30 and 1 o'clock. So I used those 2 hours because I knew, this is getting into my third point, I knew my learning style and also my attention span level. So having blocks of time where it was either 30 to 45 minutes where I was focusing on a certain aspect of the skills, was like, it made me feel not too overwhelmed, but it made me feel like I was constantly doing something to advance my skills. Also, as far as my learning style, practicing, getting hands-on experience with the actual thing that I was learning through visual format was also key to accelerating, overcoming imposter syndrome, being in a new field. So what I'm saying is, you first have to identify how you feel as an imposter, cancel the noise, okay? And develop a work ethic to build your confidence. So work on the skills that you know and see that are critical for your role, as well as that you can kind of speak up and volunteer to do some of those projects that may come in, to show that you are capable and competent of doing this role as well. So those are things that I did. I created a schedule for my on the side learning to debunk the imposter syndrome. And then once I overcame some of those, or learned more and developed more in those skills and practice, I was able to talk to my manager, not just during performance review time, but maybe on a quarterly basis, saying, hey, this is what I'm working on, or hey, I have a question about this and that skill. But I also wanted to know what learning programs, because most companies have their own learning development type of database. What learning opportunities can I take advantage of to help develop in these specific skills? So most managers want to see you take initiative, as well as they want you to develop your own learning plan and have a dialogue about it. And I think the last thing that helped me to overcome imposter syndrome is to learn who to go to. Okay, there are still people out here that are willing to help someone who is new or who is new to the industry. Don't be afraid to reach out to the people who you see or you experience that have that willingness or that type of teacher or pass down mentality to help someone else. And also know who not to go to. Okay, put your feelers out, check people's energy and their willingness or their attitude or their aura around you when you either meet online or meet in person. And so that was something that I used to my advantage, where I was able to develop more quickly in certain aspects of different projects or the software application I work on, to help me move forward and also overcome what is called imposter syndrome in a new career field, which is tech in my experience or my situation. So I hope this is helpful for you. I definitely want to encourage, like I always like to do, and let someone know that you can do this. I am a living witness. I have gone through this process for about 3 years now, and I am seeing success. So if you're afraid, don't be. If you are, do it anyway. So I hope this video is helpful. Continue to be blessed.